We're here with Alex Kane, CEO and founder of Kane's Candy. Now, Mr. Kane, tell us about your inspiration for your candy shop, Kane's Candy.
Geez, my inspiration. I don't know, I never really thought about that. Probably it would have to do with my childhood. My dad always got me candy every day. He would cut up Snickers bars and put them in a bowl, and I would put milk in it like cereal. It was just, never had cereal. I never liked it after just having candy in a bowl. Anyway, that, and I had an uncle. Well, he wasn't really my uncle. We called him uncle. He was kind of, a neighbor, friend, those kind of people. And he was just so nice to me. And he told me that I could do anything that I wanted. And he told me that I was sweet like candy. And
what a beautiful story.
Yeah, I kind of had the idea from that,
Well, is there any special person in your life, anybody you'd like to, send a shout out to?
Oh, just all the candy lovers out there, I guess, and you for having me on the show.
Oh, well,
thank you.
Thank you. We love having you on here. Well,
Is my, no, oh, go ahead.
oh, well,
Excuse me.
You go. It's
No.
your. Well, everybody, that was Alex Kane, CEO of Kane's Candy. Let's give him a hand.
Hello there. My name is Dr. Stevens. I'm a cryptozoologist, but for some reason I'm interviewing this young man here today.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm your guest.
Oh, well, would you mind telling me a little bit about yourself there, guest?
I don't know much about cryptozoology myself. I had an encounter once with something I thought was a chupacabra, I think they call it.
Oh my.
Yeah, but it ate all my goats.
Goats.
Yeah.
Goats are fascinating. I
They
hear
are.
there's plenty of goats up by Mount Rainier.
Yes,
Plenty.
mountain goats, because it's a mountain. Also an active volcano.
Amazing. This young man knows more than me.
Yes,
Here there's
yes, I do.
quite a few interesting people out at Mount Rainier
Yes.
studying the strange animals.
Yes, there are.
Do,
I agree.
Do tell about,
The people?
yes, I insist.
Well, David Bowie lives there.
I've studied him before many times.
Yes, me too. As well as Ziggy Stardust, he lives there. And had an encounter with another cryptozoologic creature there once named Beth Scotia. Yes.
Just so all of you know, in the Kalamazoo area, Beth, whatever, was spotted down at the epicenter. You better watch yourselves.
Yes. She can be dangerous, but once you get to know her and gain her trust, she's really rather tame. She'll engage in conversation even, although it took me several years to learn how she communicated and just to figure out, how to express myself.
Have you ever tried to feed this Beth?
I did once. I believe it was some Smart Start Healthy Heart cereal. And I think she was near a computer. She was typing, looking at some Facebook or something, and I just kind of had a bowl with me, and she didn't see me, and I just kind of took the spoon, and I just took it, and it was just kind of I just wanted to ease it, but yes. She wasn't like that. She was looking at the computer, but this is actually pantomiming, so this isn't real cereal. You couldn't eat this.
I couldn't.
But if she was
But it
you,
looks so real.
she would be looking over here, and I was just like this, and at first I could just kind of, you know, ease it, and then I just kind of shazammed right there. But she, that was the reaction I wanted, but she just kind of got mad, and I had to spend probably around 14 days, or in our calendar that's 2 weeks, and just regaining her trust.
Naturally,
Yeah.
they are very skittish creatures.
Yeah.
I remember once I encountered a wild Beth, and you wouldn't think that a creature so petite could actually rip a man's arm off, but
Right.
it turned out that she could. She
She
didn't,
knew
but
that.
she could. After that, they called me one-arm. Well, they called me many things,
Right.
but one-arm McGee
Yeah.
was up there on the list.
Yeah, something interesting about that is she doesn't really realize the extent of ripping off someone's extremity because the Beths can actually regenerate their own limbs, and to them it's not really a big deal.
Is that so?
Like
My
you
goodness.
rip her tail off, it comes back in like a week.
I have noticed many small objects laying around Beth's caves.
Yeah,
I always thought there was some kind of strange little baby creature, but
right.
it turns out it's a tail. My goodness, that's
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It is rather
Uh,
amazing.
Well, if there's any Beths out there, I would definitely like to find them alive and capture them. And after extensive research, of course, obviously I'd like to eat them because I'd like to see what everything on Earth tastes like.
Yes.
Oh,
Or if we could make some kind of tofu substitute to Beth, that would be more
tofu.
friendly. We could call it Boo-Foo.
This man's a genius.
Beth Foo.
Beth Foo.
But that
Ah.
would be kind of like a martial arts based around the Beth.
Hey, I've heard they eat other foods in Japan,
Yes.
which is where a friend of mine is going this summer, by the way.
Oh,
But yeah, it's such an educational experience today. My goodness. Well, I
Yes.
thank you so very much for coming with me today on this adventure that I call life.
oh, it's my pleasure. I love that board game.
I like Clue. Good day,
Yes.
folks.
Tim Curry.